game. Viva Max content review ulit tayo mga tropa. And we are going to review the latest release from Viva Max, April 29. Kaliwaan. It's a crime thriller movie na parang Skandalo, which is also a crime thriller movie starring AJ Raval. This time, AJ Raval is going to be paired up with the man of Viva Max, yung mahilig sumubo ng ewan ng dibdib, Vince Rilon. And also this is the debut movie of Miss Dennis Esteban, and she is in a peculiar role here. So let's get into the review. Before that, let's like the channel, subscribe, share the video, comment if you have insights, and please refrain from commenting on asking me to play the movie because I am using the Viva Max app. Viva Max, maki-subscribe kayo. 749 pesos lang siya for 6 months. Mas mura siya sa Netflix. Yung Netflix standard per month niya is 450 pesos. So, with 6 months, 750 lang, 749 lang. So, yeah. And you can get all the adult content from Viva Max all you can with all these budding superstars like AJ Raval, Dennis Esteban, Angelicang, and the likes. So, this is the first pairing of AJ Raval and Vince Rilon. So, sa mga napansin natin, si Vince Rilon, siya yung ladies man, ika nga, debonair. Siya yung kumakain ng babae talaga literal sa pelikula. Hindi siya tulad ni Shandy Guzman na kung kumain ng babae, nakanganga. Vince Rilon, he is actually an actor, to be honest. Ano nga siya, di ba, best actor dun sa isang film festival sa Asia. So, you can't deny the tendency na yung face ng Viva Max, which is AJ Raval, is gonna pair up with Vince Rilon. And how did it pan out? Kind of disappointing, to be honest. Now, this is your crime thriller. So, medyo brutal tong pelikula na to. So, if you're gonna make this into a rating system, ano to, hindi lang sa bold siya magiging R18, siguro SPG pa to kasi masyadong brutal dito. Opening scene pa lang, binigyan na ng backstory ang character ni Mark Anthony Fernandez dito, who is named, anong pangalan niya? Marlon. So, si Marlon is like, he's a cop pero he is also a syndicate. At siya ang tito ni Boogie Alcantara ang pangalan ng character ni Vince Rilon dito. And I think the premise dito magshota si Boogie saka si Monica. Yun yung character ni AJ. And nasira ang buhay ng dalawa na to nung nangaliwa si Monica with the person called Raj. So si Raj, tinira niya si Monica, nahuli ni Vince or nahuli ni Boogie, at doon nagkaroon ng attempted homicide against Raj. And this brings their life into a frenzy. Boogie is working as a security guard pero tumutulong siya sa pamilya niya na isang na namamahala ng panaderia. Meron siyang kapatid. So he's your average Joe. Ika nga, and Monica is a slut. So spa. At meron siyang dalawang babae na lesbian ata ang dating. So may scene dito na yung dalawang babae na nag-make out scene habang nagsisex si Monica saka yung kumaliwa sa kanya na muntik ng patay ni Boogie. At dahil sa muntik na patay ni Boogie yon, syempre nag-alala, it's a matter of anxiety, panic attack, nagsabi siya sa nanay niya. And dito natin na-introduce si Boogie sa kanyang tito na yun nga, under police na sindikato na may mga strings na pwede niya i-pull in. Now, with the advent of this case, kumanta si Monica. Kinanta niya na si Boogie yung sumaktan kay Raj at si Raj pala ay isang bigating something. He's like the son of a Muslim gang leader at yung gang na yun ang humahabol kay Boogie throughout the film kaya siya nagtatago. Now, the plot between that is Boogie tries to woo Monica again in order for Monica to retract her statement para ma-atras na yung kaso laban kay Boogie, but it turns out it's too late. May advances si Boogie kay Monica na pumalya. And while hiding, Boogie met this girl Fatima, who's called Patty, played by Denise Esteban, who is childlike. At siya ay ginagahasa ng kanyang kuya. And which is wrong, it's incest, pero ang premise kasi dito, yung character ni Denise Esteban na si Fatima, isip bata, and she thinks that having sex is parang laro-laro lang. Kasi kaya nga nung inaya niya makipagtalik kay Boogie, sabi niya, imbes na sex tayo, sinabi niya, tara laro tayo. It's on the childish mind of Fatima. To point out that she is childish, she is carrying a teddy bear, and she doesn't mind being done incest by her brother, who works as a hitman for Marlon. Well, in the end, Boogie and Monica made up. They had sex, and I think with this regard, this is the most tame Vince Relon movie ever. Yung galaw niya kay AJ medyo un-Vince Relon-like. Isa lang yung eksena nila, and I think yung sexiness hindi kay AJ, although maganda yung katawan ni AJ, kundi dun sa dalawang lesbian na nagkipagtalik kay Mark Anthony Fernandez, kay Marlon dun sa spa. So meron din ditong rape scene, ginahasa ni Marlon si Monica, and it's like after this crime their lives went upside down. From masaya yung contrast na masaya yung buhay nila AJ sa ni Vince, naging baliktad after the forthcoming of Rush. And this is also led to the disappointing ending na napatay si Hindi to happy ending, guys. So, yung hitman ni Marlon, pinatay si AJ, and pinatay ni Vince or ni Boogie yung hitman na yun. So yung mismo nagkup sa kanya while he's hiding from the Muslim Syndicate, pinatay siya. And in turn, the Muslim Syndicate caught on with Boogie, torturing him. So there are many methods of torture here. Ginupit yung tite, ginupit yung dila, ginupit yung tenga. Tapos until na pinugutan siya. So, Boogie died. At yung bangkay niya binato dun sa harap ng panaderya. And it's a powerful scene, to be honest. Kasi yung tatay ni Boogie naka-wheelchair and gumagapang siya in desperation to meet the corpse of his own son. Marlon saw what happened kasi pinadala ni live cam ata ng Muslim Syndicate yung pagto-torture kay Boogie sa pamilya niya. So nakita ng nanay, nakita ng tatay, nakita ni Marlon, and in the end gumante si Marlon. So nakalapasan ng ospital si Raj at inambush siya ng syndicate ni Marlon. So in the end all parties died and Fatima managed to escape. What can I say this? I think kung tutuusin mo ang strong kung tutuusin mo ang kaliwaan has some powerful implications, but it's also kind of niche. Di ko siya magets kasi it's either it's a hard pass or it's a copium. I think kung wala yung kagandahan ni Miss Esteban at wala yung lesbian actions, I can say this is a hard pass. But all in all, tier list, the tier list, I am putting the film as Copium. So, yeah, alongside Sisid, Copium siya. And I think the reports are to say that this is AJ Raval's last mature film at this time kasi mag-aaral siya. So, Iskandalo is AJ Raval's last series and Kaliwaan is AJ Raval's last movie for the time. And yeah, I think I'm more inclined to wait for her comeback, to be honest. So, upcoming Viva Max release review of Iskandalo episode 4 this Sunday. Also, Doblado, Denise Esteban movie. Putahe by Ayana Misola. Ikaw Lang Ang Mahal by Cara Gonzalez. Kitty 7 by Rose Van Ginkel. And Pusoy by Angelicang. Angelicang is finally coming back after many months of hiatus. And yeah, that's my review of Kaliwaan. Let me know guys what you think in the comments. Thank you. Goodbye.